if you guys are wanting to build a better team like this,
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god,
then look no further than u7buy.com. They sell cheap and reliable FUT 22 coins, and they also sell FUT accounts this year. So if you're interested, click the link in the top line of the description and use code MUZZ for 5% off at checkout. So in today's video, boys, I've got a very good sniping filter. I've been making so many profits with kit on FIFA right now. And talking about kit, if you guys are interested in cheap replica football shirts, SoccerUS is the place for you. They sell so many leagues. You've got Euro 2020 shirts, you've got so many different nations there, you've got all different leagues, Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Liga MX, the Brazilian league. You guys can see all these leagues. There's so many different leagues you can pick from. And there's also a lot of different like kids jerseys, kids tracksuits, retro jerseys. Some of the retro jerseys are sick. Let me go get some of the Chelsea ones because I'm a Chelsea fan. As you guys can see here, some of these kits, like this PSG one has been sent to me from SoccerUS, really good quality. You can barely even tell it's a replica. This Chelsea shirt on the wall and also Reece James on the back, the printing and everything was really good, fully stuck on well as well. And I've also washed one of the PSG shirts and it's come out perfect as well, because I was wondering if it would be good enough after a wash. Great after a wash, great after a wash. So here's some of the retro Chelsea shirts. You got the 2012, I absolutely love that retro 2012 one. So as you guys can see, they're cheap. It's about 20 quid. A lot of them are 20 quid as well, around 20 to 30 quid, because obviously replicas, but yeah, very good quality. And also, boys, they have currently got a deal for Black Friday. So basically, if you spend over a certain amount at checkout, you can get a free jersey. So let's say you spend $49, you'll get one free jersey. So what an insane deal. And then you guys can see there, if you spend $89, you'll get 2 free jerseys. If you spend over $149, you will get 3 free jerseys. If you guys are interested, there will be links all over the description. There's a lot more information in the description. There's also a Telegram in the description. So if you've got any questions, they've got a really good contact center. So feel free to ask them any questions at all. So if you guys are interested, you can also get a 10% off at checkout using code MUZZ. So you love to see it. Go copy a shirt just like I've got. They are very good quality, and yeah, you love a football shirt collection. So if you want a football shirt collection, MUZZ at checkout, along with the deal as well. Go all out, boys. Go get a stack of shirts. Yes, lads, and welcome back to a brand new sniping filter video. We are back on the Xbox. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'll mostly do PlayStation filters, but we'll also do a bit of Xbox. They should work on every console pretty much. It's just the odd min by now might be slightly different. I think in today's video, I think it won't affect any consoles, to be fair, so it don't matter either way. So anyway, before we do jump in, boys, 100 likes as always. Do drop a like. If you don't usually drop a like, do it now, and also subscribe if you're new. So let's jump into the first one, boys. This one is very undercover, like we are talking very undercover, so hopefully you should be able to win almost all of them. You shouldn't be able to lose out on many. So we're going to go to Scotland, a bit of a rare country to do a filter from, and from a 10250. So every single platform will be 10250. That's just to get rid of the low rated scraps, and then from here you just find the cheapest. So as you guys can see, boys, we're going to type in roughly about 17k ish. So these have dropped a little bit, the silver team of the weeks, but they do fluctuate a little bit. As I always say, boys, special cards overnight tend to drop a little bit when Europe's in bed. When Europe wake up again, they'll start rising slowly again. So even if they fluctuate a little bit by 1,000 coins, you have got Robertson and you got Smith. They're near enough the same price. Looks like you can sell these at about, you could probably sell them slowly for 17,000, this silver team of the week, and Robertson for just under 18. So don't be surprised if Robertson pops up a lot though, even though it's like 700 coins more, because he is in packs obviously. So the tax is just under 1,000, so to be fair, we could snipe at about 15.5. And I did actually just win a silver team of the week. We won it for, what, 15k? So, love to see it. We're selling that at 16. I probably could sell it for a little bit more, to be fair. I should have listed it for a bit more. But it gets listed rapid. And like I said, there's very little competition. No one's having Scotland on as a filter. Not one person. So, you should be able to win pretty much all of them. Okay, next up we are going into some low budget ones. I'm going to give you a hole in 3 here. So you got 3 different options. In fact, we'll even go 4. We'll even go 4 actually, because they're working very well. I'm not entirely sure why these have gone up. I think it might be because of the 30k pack SBC last night, potentially. Maybe they're in some footbin solutions, and also because of the Premier League SBC. So what we're going to do is literally, this is going to be a very wide range filter. You're going to go Premier League, you can go right back to start off. So right backs are actually working best out of the 4 options I'm going to give you. So these work incredibly well as a bidding filter, especially because obviously you can mass bid. Any bids you can get for under, pretty much under like 1.2. So if you can get any bids for 1.1, and obviously you can sell it like 1.3 to 1.4. Again, they might change in price about 100 and 200 coins here and there. So right back's a very good filter to start off. There's also left back. Left back's working decent as well. They're about, might be even the same price as right backs pretty much. So yeah, you can sell the left backs at about 1.3 as well. And there's just so many cards that can pop up. So the amount of cards that get underlisted is crazy. The third option is, as you guys can guess, centre back. Centre backs as well, I think they're about 100 coins less, so you could sell them at about 1.2. And also goalkeepers as well. Goalkeepers are about, I think, 1.4 even. You could sell 1.4 to 1.5 depending on the goalkeeper. So goalkeeper, centre back, left back or right back, have a try out with all them boys. You don't just need to snipe them. Again, you can use them as bidding filters. Let's get a little example. 800 and I've just 950. Oh my god, I'm so bad. 900 for Webster, you'd love to see it. I did actually end up going defender, boys. Defender works incredibly well because obviously you're getting left back, right back and centre back all in one. So you got about 5 different filters to play with there. Let's quickly go see how much Webster's actually worth. We're sniping for very, very little time there. And there's just a lot of different options. So have a play around with them. Very good if you're on a low budget. And this guy goes for, by the looks of it, about 1.3 to 1.2. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, next up, we're going to go into one of my favourite higher tier budget ones. I've recommended this a couple of weeks ago. I've got to bring it back, boys, just in case you guys have forgot about it, or just in case you haven't done it in a while either. So let's jump into it, boys. Premier League goalkeeper, gold right Brazilian. I just love this filter. They are both the exact same price, as always. They're about 33 each a bit, probably. So you got Alisson and Edison, there you guys can see. Addison and Ellison for 33 a piece. So yeah, that is a great higher tier budget one. I recommend putting a lot of time into that. Into the next one, boys, I'm going to give you another duo. This one's working incredibly. There's actually quite a lot of good lower tier ones at the minute, so these should pop up quite regularly, to be fair. So next one, we're going to go to SoccerUS Inter Milan. And we're going to go to defenders. So again, you can play around with this. You can go with centre back, you can go with right back, you can go with left back. I believe both the fullbacks are a little bit cheaper. So going to centre back might actually be better, to be fair. So 1.4 by the looks of it. They might even go up to 1.5. So Bastoni might be, how much is Bastoni at? So there's D'Ambrosio, he's the cheaper one. The silver's 1.8 and Bastoni might be, let's have a look. Bastoni looks like it's about 2k, maybe just under 2k. So if you can hit Bastoni, some tasty profit. And obviously you've got all the fullbacks as well. So you've got about 5 or 6 players in that filter, which you'd love to see. The other filter I was going to recommend is SoccerUS Defender Argentinian. And these were, hopefully they still are, yeah, near enough. These were 1.5. They've gone down a little bit, but 1.4 still works incredibly. So you got Ansaldi. You've got so many in this filter. Let me just quickly go up to like 2.5. So you got Ansaldi. You got Quata. Don't know how to say your name. Fazio, Palomino. You got about 4 or 5 anyway. This is bags. There's an absolute bag. And then not to mention all the silvers. There might be there's one silver. Okay, lol. Yeah, there's probably about 6 or 7 in the filter overall. And you can use it as a bidding filter as well if you wanted. So, I'm not sure if this next filter will work on PlayStation. I know yesterday when I checked PlayStation prices, this didn't work. So, I'm like, hey, buy an Xbox. Buy an Xbox if you want it to work so badly. If you're on Xbox though, come on in. Come on in. We've got a sick filter. We've got Silver Team of the Week. We don't need any nation. So, on PlayStation, you can go English and happy days. From Xbox, we can go full wide range. So these were about 16k plus. Again, they drop through the night. So there's going to be a couple for like 15. Again, I highly recommend sniping when Europe's awake. It's just by far the best time to snipe, really. And yeah, so basically you've got so many players in this filter. You've got goalkeepers, strikers. You've probably got about maybe 10, just under 10 maybe. Silver Team of the Week. Some are about 25k as well on Xbox. This guy I know is like 22, which is expensive right now for these. He's about 22 as well. So if you can hit some of them, you're probably making 6k profit. And you're probably wondering why the hell would people list these? It's because of the Silver Stars objective and also the Silver Beast for a 55k pack. People buy them for a lot of coins basically just to get the inform. It's stupid, but that's the way it works. That's the way it works. So anyway, have a play around with that, boys. You'll be surprised how much coins you can make off these Silver Team of the Weeks. Just because the Silver Team of the Weeks, don't let it put you off. Get on it. And before we do jump on into the final filter, we always do a quiz at the end of every single video just to see who makes it to the end, because not many people make it to the end of the video. So we do a little football quiz. So even if you don't know what the answer is, just put a comment anyway. So we are going to be guessing this defence and goalkeeper. So which team is this, boys? by this defence and goalkeeper. So a left back, 2 centre backs, right back, and a goalie. So have a guess in the comments, boys. If you don't know who it is, 1, your ball knowledge is slacking. This is piece of cake, pretty easy. And 2, just have a guess anyway. It's not that easy. I've just said that. So if you don't know it, don't worry. I apologise. Let's jump into the filler. Gold, right back, Brazil. Happy days. This is sick. They've gone down overnight because everything does. These were 1.4. And basically there is Emerson in this filter. There is Bruno Perez. There's Danilo, who's a lot. And yeah, so there's about 4 or 5, I think. It's about 4 or 5 that are selling for a lot. He will 100% go back up. He was like 1.3 or 1.4 earlier. But even so, you could snipe at about 1k if you wanted. Also use it as a bidding filter. Works a treat, to be fair. Really does. So quite a lot of lower budget ones in today's video, boys. Quite a lot. But they do pop up regularly, and they're good for making coins as well. So why not? And we have managed to sell the Webster. Love to see that. That's Smith. Hopefully when Europe wake up, we will sell that Smith as well. So anyway, tomorrow's filters, boys. We've got a new team of the week. I'm hearing it's quite a bad team of the week, which you hate to see, hear and think. But we'll see what it is. I've actually not got any idea who's going to be in. I've not been tracking at all who's played well, who's played bad. So yeah, we'll have to see. But I'm hearing rumours that it's a bad team of the week. But either way, hopefully we'll have some filters for it. And hopefully it's not too bad. Put some good ones in here, please. And Foot Freeze this weekend as well. And it's called Foot Freezer, not Footmas. Fuming. Bring back Footmas from FIFA 17. It's not hard EA Sports. Bring it back.